A few details can be the difference between getting a job interview or getting rejected. So let me walk you through the 5 most important resume tips you cannot ignore if you want a new job. My name is Caio Sampaio, I'm a career expert and certified professional resume writer, and I'm here today to tell you all about that. So the first tip is to tailor your resume, which means writing a resume that is personalized to the job ad you are applying to, instead of writing a generic resume that fits any situation. A tailored resume is a lot more impactful, so let's see how to tailor your resume to the job ad you want to apply to. So let's imagine you are applying to a job ad with the following characteristics. It's for a company called Passalacqua Media. They are seeking a graphic designer with over 2 years of experience. And on top of that, you need to be skilled in layouts, production, infographics, brochures, logos, and advertisements. Cool, so how do you tailor your resume with that information in mind? Let's see the answer using the example of a resume summary, which is this paragraph at the start of a resume that shares the highlights of your career. So let's see how we could write a resume summary that is tailored to the job ad I just showed you. This is a good example. Graphic designer with 3+ years of experience, seeking position as a designer for Passalacqua Media, skilled in layouts and production. At XYZ Designs worked on an infographic project that received the 2018 Big Commerce Design Award. Developed 250+ graphic design projects, brochures, infographics, logos, advertisements that raise clients' transactions by 20%. Please note the words highlighted in yellow. These are the keywords taken directly from the job ad that I use to tailor this resume summary, and you should do the same in every section of your resume. If you'd like to read more on the topic, feel free to read our full article written by a certified professional resume writer and career expert. The link will be in the description of this video. Now back to your resume tips. The second tip is to include achievements. So let's shift our focus to your work experience. There you go. You can pause the video to read everything if you want. But what I want to show you here is that this work experience goes beyond this candidate's duties and responsibilities. He also shares an accomplishment at the end, saying that he reduced testing times by 55%. It's important to include an achievement as it makes you stand out. Remember that you're not just trying to prove that you're qualified, you need to prove that you are the most qualified of all candidates, and strong accomplishments will help you do that. And the next tip is to use numbers. Let's get back to the example I just showed you. Where possible, it shares numbers, and these numbers help to inform recruiters of the size of the candidate's contributions. For example, you could say that you've handled transactions as a cashier. That's fine and all, but what if you say that you handle 200 transactions every day? That's a lot more impressive, right? Yeah, numbers definitely make a big difference. And speaking of being impressive, if you want your resume to be impressive, be sure to read our full article on resume tips written by a career expert. The link will be in the description of this video. Now let's get back to our topic here, because I have tip number 4 to share with you, which is use action verbs. Take a look at the bullet points from the example I just showed you. This candidate could have said something like, I was responsible for creating the design, and so on, but that's not particularly impactful, and it's also quite long, which is a problem since a resume should not be longer than 2 pages. So you can replace all of that with a strong verb like designed, as you can see here. That's much shorter and more impactful, which is a lot better. So keep that in mind when writing pretty much anything on your resume. And last but not least, my final resume tip is that you should use a resume template. Using one will enable you to create something like this, even if you don't have any design experience. And the resume template you're seeing right now comes from the Zeddy Resume Builder. It's an online tool that will let you write your resume in just a few minutes, offering you advice tailored to your career and experience level. And it has plenty of resume templates you can choose from. The best is that you can tweak its design, and whatever you create will always be ATS friendly. If all that sounds great, be sure to give the Zeddy Resume Builder a try. The link will be in the description of this video. And speaking of video, be sure to give this video a like if it was useful. Also feel free to subscribe to the Zeddy YouTube channel to get more videos like this. My name is Caio Sampaio, and I will see you next time. Take care.